Hello everybody, and welcome back to, since November. I figured we'd be doing the Nomi path, and we'll save the Charles guy for last, I think. I think that sounds good. So let's go hang out with Nomi. Man, I don't fucking know. Maybe he needs the time alone. He knows where we are, but if we move, then he won't anymore. I feel like that's not your actual reasoning. She groans, her silhouette lit only by the wavering glow of the television. Everyone's a mess. I'm not saying ignore it, but it's just so much to take on if you do it every time. You'd end up following Charlie into traffic or something. Okay, let me turn that down. There we go. We've all had a week. Sometimes you've gotta just stop and watch TV. I shrug. I don't know. Aren't we just wasting time here? Wasting time? She scoffs. Like it's ours to keep. She mumbles it out, eyes still on the television. The actors on the screen are all crowded around a black obelisk of some kind. A familiar song plays. Yet another movie that stops in its tracks to parody the Space Odyssey scene. You know, in the original Kubrick film, the apes basically discover technology for the first time. They pick up bones, use them as weapons, and then that's it. We became people. The ape throws the bone into the air, and then Kubrick cuts directly to a nuclear launch satellite thousands of years later. It's like he's saying that after that first step, inventing doomsday was inevitable. It's what we are. Huh. I never actually saw 2001. You should get to it. A little late for that, buddy. She's silent for a moment, working something over. Remember the zoo? What? I'm caught off guard by the topic. The zoo. I guess. I only ever went there once back in school. Oh, right. She seemed delighted all of a sudden. Your parents totally had to come pick you up because you wouldn't stop crying. Dude, I was like 8, and anyways, animals are fucking weird. They look exactly like us. I don't want to think about it. Look at this little guy. Look at this child. Look at the other child. The animal. What? That's the best part. Okay, I guess they freak people out a little bit. I get it. But, like, why not embrace it? I think I ended up going back every year since. It's like there's a connection there. I can feel it. A connection? Yeah. Like when I look at the cage bat. The bat cages. I can picture my family, but better. I think people can watch animals and think, that's it, when they see that what they do all day. They just lie there most of the time until they get hungry, or they play. But I think, that's it. The entire appeal of a wild animal is that they're not gonna ever stop and check their iPad. I guess. A family of ferals don't know what a libertarian is. They don't get into arguments about gender. They don't have credit card debt. They can't understand something like climate change. They don't know when they're gonna die. But they don't know that we're gonna die soon. That is what that says, Josh. That is what it is. I see her tense up. Right. They probably already got used to the color of the sky, forgot it ever looked any other way. The sword of Damocles only holds power if you can see it. I don't think that's what the story's about. She shrugs. Call it a slant rhyme. That's not? Sure. The conversation lulls. I resign myself to the glow of the television until... Jack? She sounds small. Yeah. Oh. Okay. Okay. That's neat. Okay. That's not what I thought this was going to be. Okay. I want you to forget me. Okay. What do you mean by that? I just think it would be better, you know? Are you still high? Stop staring at me. You know what? Never mind. Just watch the movie. I drop it. Maybe I shouldn't have. The screen takes over again for a while. Jesus, I don't remember movies being like this back then. She doesn't need to elaborate. This was movies in the 90s all the time. Homophobia, body shaming, a lot of sexism. It just came across as cruel, like they're insecure, angry. If I was in a movie back then, I would be it would be exclusively so that they could reveal that I have a dick and then proceed to throw up over that grand revelation for the next 5 minutes. It's hard to pretend that I care about talking about the movie. There's one thing that we're trying not to talk about, which of course means that it's all that I'm really thinking about. Not given. When do you think it'll happen? It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure it's the most important thing in history. It kinda does. Nothing matters. And I guess if nothing matters now, then maybe it never mattered to begin with. How could it? You don't mean that. You can't just work backwards from the end and declare society pointless. Sure I can. It's easy. She makes a show of giving herself a nice long stretch, her wings on full display. I hear a few things pop. Okay, I get why you're bringing... Yeah, what, binging? Binging. 90s stuff. It's nostalgic. Binging. That's not binging. It's binging, right? Yeah, I got there, guys. I got there. But why not you put us in pop synth purgatory? None of us were alive in the 80s. You can be nostalgic for a time you've never had. That doesn't make any sense. Who the fuck you ever healed from things making sense? Dadaism, that is what that is. Yeah, I remember that. Is like 100 years old. World War I gave us unfathomable suffering and waste, so we put a urinal in an art museum. Sometimes you've just gotta shit and roll in it. You make art sound like that kind of self-care that's actually just self-harm. What else is left to do? God, John Lennon hits different today. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Maybe it's better this way. It's not. You sure? Of course it's not. I don't know. I feel like we lived wrong. We could have been like the pharaohs, but we went and gave ourselves feudalism and slavery and capitalism. And we call it all progress where we hurt ourselves because, hey, life expectancy went up. I mean, would you choose to live longer if the price was you spent it all in a cubicle? Yeah. Seriously? Yeah. Imagine how many movies I could watch. I guess I could never agree when people said that life is beautiful because it's short. Life is just beautiful. The rest feels like cope. Okay. So if I had 500 years of drudgery, is that what that says? Drudgery? Well, maybe I'd find Nirvana in the meantime. Or whatever. One must imagine Sisyphus? Happy. She stares ahead, considering it. Sisyphus? Dude was boiled down to one action. Now that's a pharaoh. I pop my lips. Then I guess you're full of shit. What? You said it yourself. All of your simple life talk amuses that life has inherent value, so it doesn't make sense that we're better off gone. I feel like you cheated. But whatever. You show me someone who is ideologically, that is what that says, consistent, and I'll show you someone who is dead. Well, tiebreaker. I win. I don't think we were tied, buddy. Nuh-uh. I'm taking it. You're gonna have to show receipts if you wanna... litigate? Litigate. Words are hard, guys. Oh, I'll come up with something. A fat man rolls over. The camera lingers on him in a way that indicates this was meant to be a funny joke. He tried to get back up. He's unsuccessful. Hey, you've seen this one before. How does it... Oh. Okay. That was neat. I do like how simple and theming these are. Just gives you one little thing to think about, to ponder. That's nice. Here, we might as well, because this recording is pretty short. Let's hit start. We'll skip, and we'll just do the last one, right? Might as well. Leave a mail. Knife. We'll stay with Charlie. Look at the bird. They're the best. Edgar's the best character, guys. But we're gonna stay with Charlie. Breathing out slowly, I watch Edgar go. Was this an active choice, or did I just hesitate for too long this time? Whatever. Who needs them? He clapped me on the back hard enough that I stumble. All right, buddy. Looks like it's just you and me. He steps over the wolf, not bothering to gather up any of the food that he'd just fought him over. Cursing to myself, I follow. Oh, that's a fun pose. Look at that smile. You can trust a smile like that. Outside, he holds his arms wide, basking in the bloody horizon. Just beyond him are two trucks that smashed into each other and just got left there. Just look at that, bro. It's fucking beautiful. This really is some final boss shit, isn't it? Breathe it in. He's framed in crimson detritus? I don't know this word. I don't know. Detritus? Nope. Can't envision it. One of the trucks had been hauling lumber, which has since escaped the bed. There was also a toolbox that had been smashed open, its gore now strewn about the pavement. What's come over you lately? What the fuck? What do you fucking think? He runs a hand through his hair, slicking it back. God, what a waste of a life. He kicks a pile of wood, sending it sending it end over end across the lot. Its silhouette trails behind it, distorted. I was a manager of a goddamn Best Buy, working in retail for almost a decade straight. Spent most of it so numb I couldn't even feel my dick. Not exactly hunting the fucking mammoth anymore, are we? I jump at his sudden eruption, his voice bouncing off the surrounding buildings. Right now, this might be the most alive I've ever felt. You feel it too, don't you? You came out here because watching pointless reruns until you croak wasn't gonna cut it. And just now, you stuck around because seeing me drop that guy shot a bolt of electricity down your spine and all the way down to your... He grabs my nuts and squeezes. I shove both of my hands down hard, backpedaling. Hands off! God, why are straight dudes so fucking weird? Wake up, dude. You're always wasting your life, thinking instead of doing. You're out of time. Don't you fucking get it? He grabs my shoulder, pulling us face to face. It's over. Your pretty face is gonna burn. Your bones, stardust. Your name, there won't be anyone left to remember. He takes it slow, savoring each word. So what are you going to do about it? You want to talk about your sad boy fifis and hug it out? His grin, he grins wider and wider. Or you want to end things properly? I shove him away. What is your deal, man? I want you to fight me. He needs it. He needs it to feel real. What the hell? Cut the bullshit. You don't gotta pretend. You followed me here. You passed the filter. You kinda messed up, ain't you, Jack? Good. Why go quietly? Why just wait around and wither when you could burn instead? This guy is insane. And he's twice my size. Come on. Aren't you pissed off? Oh, sorry. Come on. Are you pissed off? You had a future, and now you're not even getting another birthday. That career you went to college for, waste of time, no do-overs. Could have claimed another 100 boy pussies in the time you spent passing out during lectures about mitosis or fucking mitochondria. Macroeconomics, not mitochondria. What am I doing? This ain't this ain't Parasite Eve. What is this? You were owed everything, you got nothing. How do you not want to hit something? Go ahead, dude. Pop some big boy bubble wrap or whatever. Not everyone is gonna be exactly like you. You should be flipping cars, but instead you're sitting around playing nice with people because you haven't let it sink in that the world already fucking ended. Let go! Hell, if you get my blood pumping, maybe I'll even let you suck my dick right now. Got more than enough to go around. I can run a charity. Who gives a shit? He makes a show of grabbing his already prominent bulge, sticking out his tongue. I roll my eyes. He acts like that thing is some kind of magic wand. Dude, why are you even like this? It's my job. Don't you get it? Folks will try to tell you different. They'll try to pretty it up, but all of history is just blood and cum. I groan in frustration. I'm really getting sick of his shtick today. It's disrespectful,
pretending otherwise. If the Maker gave us sight, smell, taste, pain, and pleasure, then we're here to eat, and to sing, and to fight, and to fuck. We are the means through which the universe observes itself. We feel. Basically had an atom bomb hanging over your head right now. No more denial, no more bargaining. It's time for acceptance. So how are you going out, huh?
He reaches out a thick, meaty finger and points it at my chest. Something is coiling inside me.
If you want something, you just have to take it.
He shoves me with him. I swing at him, lashing out so quickly, it surprises even me. In an instant, I've punched him in the jaw. The impact ripples through his cheeks, and turns his head, though not nearly as much as I'd hoped. He's surprised, but he recovers quickly with a wicked smile. He's accepted my violence faster than even I have. Did I just really... Okay. When the fist comes, it's cataclysmic. It slams in my face, and my feet leave the ground. I don't know which way is down until my shoulders meet the pavement, where I roll, scraped to shit. Swimming in my own head, I clench my eyes shut as I will the world to be solid again. Something feels wrong inside. There's a little strange grinding in my mouth, and of wet fire, and I spit. Oh, that's a tooth. That's a little toothy. A clatter. When I finally open my eyes, I see a bloody, pointed tooth. That's mine. It looks so much larger than it should. All of that was buried in my skull until a moment ago. It was part of me. That's all I get, and he took it from me. You fucker. I move without thinking. I need him to hurt. On my feet, I strike for the center mass, but he's huge. His muscles seem to just absorb the blow. When I feel the response coming, I let myself drop to the floor to avoid it, scrambling on all fours until I feel safe enough to rise. This is how our clumsy dance goes for a while. Neither of us really know how to fight. I get the feeling that he's hit people before, but isn't used to things continuing from there. He's uncoordinated, and he already seems winded from moving all of the bulk around. I want him to regret this. A month ago, I'd have held back. I'd have known that I'd be safe, that this was petty, and that I'd have to see him again tomorrow. Today, I don't know if he'll stop. I'm afraid of him. And I'm feeling a lot of shit that I've never felt before. I'm not ready when he slams his knee into my gut. When I fall, gasping, he doesn't wait for me to rise this time. He kicks me hard, and I'm sent sprawling until I collide with the side of the tire. When I breathe, there's a pain in my chest that I can't identify.
Whoopsie.
He chuckles to himself as I strain to stand back up. He thinks that he's won. When the next punch comes, I see my chance. I don't dodge away. I charge past it into him. I catch his leg as he passes, and he finally stumbles. He crashes into the side of the abandoned work truck. There's a lot of noise as the tools fall spiraling to the ground. Seeing my opening, I punch him as hard as I can in the back of the knee. Okay. When he catches himself on all fours, I bring my hand together and slam down on his lower back. I'm rewarded with his first cry of pain. I step back as he flails wide to fend me off. Looks like something finally shut you up! Talking feels awful. It doesn't sound like myself with my swollen jowl. Rising to a kneel, that is what that says. He looks up at me with a gleeful malice in his eyes. He spits.
Think fast, cocksucker.
Oh, that's a pipe. Look at him. There's a brief grind of metal on asphalt. Suddenly, some kind of pipe is spinning right at my face. I awkwardly cross my forearms to block it on reflex. The impact hurts to the bone, but I actually end up catching it. He's already moving, like I've seen this trick before. Oh, I've seen this trick before. I barely hop out of the way as a fist the size of my head grazes past. Now, I twist, swinging the pipe low with a golf club with a... what? Like a golf club. Not with, like a golf club. With all of my might. It stings against my paws when it connects. Damn. A sickening crunch. Charles screams. He crumples against the asphalt, grinding his shin. Wait, grippin'? Not grindin'. Grippin'. You little grippers. I see it bend.
Fuck! It hurts so much! It's so good!
My chest heaves. I'm shaking.
This is what we're for.
He rolls onto his back and roars his agonized fury at the sky. Again and again. I stared up at the crimson harbinger. Something finally gives. I grip the pipe, and I swing again. Oh, we just keep going. That's kind of fun. A shower of glass rains upon the lot as the car horn blares its complaints. I don't think, I just do. Oh, we just go. Yep. A yelp? It tears from my throat and asserts dominance over the offending noise as I turn the broken window into a matching set. I don't care how many windshields I shatter, or how many mirrors are striped from their doors. Stripped. Not striped. Stripped! The chorus of vehicles around me grow louder every moment, haunting and discordant. I swing. I scream. I swing. I scream. Oh, at least we go out having fun. We go out having a good time. Okay. Man, that's it, everyone. That do be it. Y'all have to tell me what you think of this game. Like, actually, put it in the comments, guys. Did you like this? Who was your favorite character? What was your favorite route? Did it make you stare at the wall? I do always like more theming-based storytelling, so I very much enjoyed this. I think Edgar is still my favorite route. I think that one had a lot to say. I did a lot with how it said it. Enjoyed that. Thank you for playing. Thank you for making it. Oh, there's more? Is there a true ending? Guys? He's finally asleep.
About fucking time. That was bad.
I don't blame him. It's a lot to hold all at once. We're fucked. I don't want him to go through that again.
Not really up to you, is it?
Well, maybe we could keep him distracted. Distracted? Sure. We've got this whole place to ourselves, right? Let's get cozy. New rule. No harshing the vibes.
Oh, I think I could get on board with that. Why not, I guess?
Okay. I hope you enjoyed my first visual novel. It was indeed cool. It's been a stressful month. Had a lot of thoughts, but I really wanted to focus on one. Please keep making queer art. Pour yourself into it. That is what I like about these games. That is what I do like. Make it cozy or miserable. Yeah! Or important or stupid, but always indulgent. Make it for yourself, and never underestimate how meaningful that can be to others. This is goodbye for now. All right. We'll get through this together. Oh, that's a sweet sentiment. Oh, it just closes the game. What? Oh, that's neat. That's neat, everyone. But okay, I guess that's the end of the playthrough, everyone. I do hope that you all have enjoyed, and I'll see you guys around.